And right now, we're going to introduce our first guest. I think he can still play football. He looks like a stud right here.
Thank you.
He is the CEO of Superfood Weight Loss.
Sorry about that.
Hey, don't interrupt, man. We're not listening to this. Superfood Weight Loss.
Definitely need to listen to this.
He's an actor, a comedian, and this is my favorite one. He's the CEO of MyFatBellyGottaGo.com. Sigmund Valentine.
What's up, Coach? What's up, Coach?
Chilling, man.
I'm the CEO of my big fat belly, which in and out got a double.
With animal fries.
Double.
And water and fries.
And a water.
And the water. That's going to take care of the water.
No, the diet water is going to help. The diet water.
Diet flavored water.
Yeah.
Sigmund, man, what's happening?
Not much, Coach. It's all good, man.
Yeah,
It's
so
all good.
I was talking to my boy George Jackson. George, the pounds are melting off of him. He's looking like sexy, I said, I can't have you looking better than me, man, George. What is it? He said, bro, superfood, man. My boy, Sigmund Valentine. I'm going to put you in touch. And he called me, and after I got off the phone with him, I was like 10 feet high in the air, man. Like, yeah, my fat belly got to go.com.
All right. Look that one up.
You were that Jack in the Box when you said that.
Yeah. Goatee high. I said, give me my money back. I don't want the 10-roll tacos and the carne asada. Or that California burrito. Yeah. And now I can't bring you no more Popeyes, man.
No?
Oh,
man. Okay, then just give me the coupons.
Okay. Sigmund, tell us, man. Tell us about Superfood.
Superfood weight loss. As Al know, I was doing probably some of the biggest and hottest shows in Southern California stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
When I realized comedians don't make money, I became my own promoter, putting up the money for my own shows. My last show was like 2,800 people at 4 Point Sheraton. Yeah. I had got a role on Fast and Furious 7, TV One, and the R&B Divas of LA came down and did like a reality show, created a whole bunch of drama. It was crazy. And I was like, I need to lose weight because I don't want to be the big black guy on the set. I want to get some different roles than just being the big black guy on the set. A friend of mine, him and his family, they manufacture, formulate superfood, whole food, herbal products to thousands of doctors across the country and Canada. And I started using 4 of those products because I didn't want to go to the gym and work out like a runaway slave to lose weight and get healthy. And so 290 pounds, pre-diabetic, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, everything high except for energy. And so I started using the products, and I made some simple changes in my life, like I incorporated walking 4 days a week, an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. I started drinking half of my body weight in ounces in water, meaning if you're 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water per day. It gets better. It's not that difficult. You start off with as best as you can do, and then in another week, you add more ounces. And then another week, you add more ounces until you get where you need to be. I started eating healthier, taking my drops, getting at least 8 hours of sleep, because that people don't know, but that affects your weight as well, is lack of sleep. And I used to do 4 hours of sleep sometimes, working so much. I started incorporating just simple things. It was kind of like a lifestyle change along with taking the products, and in 30 days I lost 12 pounds. Okay. And then I sent some to my mother and sister in South Carolina, where eating is a recreational sport. And so my sister went from a size 20 to a size 14 in 100 days. My mom lost 10 pounds in her first 30 days. But my mom calls me up. She's like, hey, I need some more of that stuff. And because at that time it didn't have a name.
Yeah.
I need some more of that stuff. I'm like, awesome, you lost weight. She's like, yeah, I lost 10 pounds, but my fibromyalgia symptoms are going away. Are y'all familiar with fibromyalgia? It's like a tremendous fatigue. It takes over your body. Level 20 pain at times, really bad. And then so she had an operation where they cut a hole in her back and put this electronic apparatus in her back. So whenever it's real bad, she can turn that thing on and hopefully, but she was still living a miserable life. And she did a lot today. She couldn't do nothing tomorrow and the next day and the next day. She started taking the product. She started feeling awesome, and lost weight. And then so my friends started asking for the products, and then their friends, and then their friends, and then my friends, and boom, 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 boom. It just took a life of its own. And so at that time, I was sending everybody the bottles with tape on them, you know, because it wasn't a company. I wanted to do stand-up comedy. I wanted to be, you know, the bigger Kevin Hart, which I was well on my way. You know what I'm saying? So, but my passion of stepping on stage and people, Valentine, or laughing at my jokes, I felt that I was contributing to the world, because when you come to the show, you're there for 2 hours, you forget about your light bill, your boyfriend cheated on you, whatever happened. You ain't gonna think about that while you at the show, but when you leave the show and put that key in the door, bam, reality's back. So although I was contributing to people's lives and everything, it was only temporary. So when I started getting calls from husbands, wives, fathers, mothers about the difference the product is making in their lives, the passion that I had for comedy and all that was changed with like really actually changing people's lives. Like, it's not a temporary change if you just keep doing what you're supposed to do. So I had no other choice but to start a company. So my co-founder, which is a friend of mine over like 17 years, that I was telling you, him and his family manufacture and formulate superfood, whole food, herbal products for thousands of doctors across the country and Canada. And so I told him, I was like, look, man, this thing is going crazy. He was like, I know, because you getting all these free bottles. Yeah, you sending all this free stuff out to these people. We're going to have to do something. So we hired a top-tier marketing branding ad agency, and Superfood Weight Loss was born. Right now, there's over 2,600 people ordering the product on a monthly basis. Nobody works for us. That all came from me talking to people, getting the same way when I had the awesome conversation with you. Same way when I saw George, because I used to see George on Facebook all the time. Man, he was working out like a runaway slave, boy, every time I seen him on Facebook. But his head stayed big, though. His head was still big. He was still big. You know what I'm saying? George sent me a picture day before yesterday, and his complexion has changed. You know what I'm saying? He's not as big as he was anymore. I'm like, wow, bro. Like, he don't know what to do with himself. So,
his complexion changed?
Yeah, his complexion.
Is he Puerto Rican now?
No, well, you know, actually, he was blacker than 3 skid marks stacked on top of each other. But now he pecan tan. But now he pecan tan. But now that's my boy. Yeah. Yeah. Now he pecan tan. Whoa. So I saw George coming out. We go to the same barbershop. I'm like, man, I'm glad I saw you. Look, I need you to try this superfood weight loss. And he was down. He was like, man, I see the difference in you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was 13 months pregnant when I was 290 pounds. 13 months pregnant. I wouldn't ask her, she having a baby. She was asking me, is we having a baby?
Did you have quadruplets?
Yeah, quadruplets. And yeah, man, but I still thought I was sexy, though, when I was 290 pounds. I really didn't know I was overweight until I started losing weight. When I started losing weight, because, just who I am, I'm thinking I'm sexy. I'm thinking I'm the baddest. When I step on stage, I'm thinking Denzel ain't got nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? But when everything started changing and all these people started coming, like I lost about 60 pounds altogether. And in that time span, sometimes I did not walk. In that time span, sometimes I didn't do anything. Sometimes I did eat Popeyes. But for the most part, I just do the best I can do every single day. If you got 100 days and out of that 100 days you do 90 days good, you're gonna be okay. So that's what I do. And then once this thing started going and going and going and going, my agency was like, okay, you got all these people on the product. Actually, it's like 97% women because the products help them tremendously with hormonal issues, thyroid issues, menopause, you name it. As an example. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. So that's when my agency came up with that. You know what? That's a good laugh. We didn't just let that laugh right there. That was good. You got a hormonal issue. And his man brushes his teeth swelling up. His nipples against Hey, are we on a delay? Are you bleeping it out?
No. Now we're on an advance.
That's funny.
Didn't mean to throw you off the game.
No, it's all good. Hey, I'm good, man. I can back up and then boom, I jump right back in. Hey, and score 30 on you. You feel me? Right now.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, so when we hired this agency, every day I'm going in there, I'm killing them. Everybody's laughing. The whole place is going crazy. And they like, look, we need to create something just for you. Let Superfood Weight Loss be the corporate aspect, and we need to create a personality for you, which you already got it. And then we were brainstorming. It's like, okay, well, what are you going to do? What do you want to be? I'm like, okay, everything that's huge pretty much has a meaning behind it. Like really big things that stand the test of time, it has something behind it. So my something behind it was to start a crusade to rid America of 1 million fat bellies in 5 years or less. That's huge. So then we trying to think of a name, and then they was coming up with all this right here, and I said one or two, and then I'm just listening to everybody, and I was like, myfatbellygottago.com. Boom, that was it. So I mean, because like if you're on Facebook and you scrolling through and you see something say myfatbellygottago.com, you're going to click on that. I just got to see what this is. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get on there, boom, it's going to be me as I had you lit up when we was on the phone. So it's going to be me in video form doing that. And so we're going to how much time I got? When you want me to shut up?
Well, 5 minutes.
I got 5 minutes?
To the break.
Okay, to the break. Okay, well then I'll just give them I'll give them the rest afterwards. I mean, in the next one.
Well, yeah, but also when we scroll on Facebook, we see Dave Dunn, Day-Day's Big Belly Barbecue.
Well, hopefully mine comes after that. So when you go to the barbecue spot, I mean, like it's not about starving yourself. It's not about not. We ate Denny's last night. I ate some of her steak, and I had a skillet, the whole 9 yards. Like I said, it's about doing the best you can do the majority of the time, and it's about pacing yourself. Because like some people like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight. Boom, they go to the gym for like 30 days and working out like a runaway slave, and they doing all this and whoop, 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 and then they lose some weight, and then they go back to their old thing. For me, I'm not going to be doing P90X and all that stuff. I just want to ride my bike and walk and go to the gym. I might pick up a weight or two and, pump, boom, boom, then boom, I'm back on my bike and I ride back home. Because I'm a firm believer in I got to do what I can do for the rest of my life. And so if I do what I can do for the rest of my life, it's going to show. I mean, I don't work out every day. I'm not doing P90X. I'm not starving myself. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just doing the best I can do every day, taking my drops, because the drops are going to help you tremendously, and I'll explain the drops if you want me to after the break or whatever. But, man, it changed lives, man. The product changed lives.
So you were 290?
I was at 290. I'm like 230, 230 something. So it's close to 60 pounds.
What's your target weight?
I really want to be probably like 220. But like I say, I don't put that pressure and stress on myself to be jumping on the scale. I don't put that pressure and stress on myself to, I can't eat this, I got to weigh this. No, I don't do that. because that creates too much stress and anxiety by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of my I can't believe this shirts.
You used to couldn't wear that.
In no way, shape, form, or fashion. Like this thing was wrapped on me like a girdle. Really? No, I'm talking about really. You know what I'm saying? Like this shirt was. There's no way in the world I could. Like every time I put this shirt on, I feel like crying almost. Seriously. Because
the shirt did too.
Yeah, no, it was crying. It's like, oh, God,
Okay, that's good.
The man breast is too big.
Hormonal problems.
Yeah. So,
take him on tour with you.
Yeah, I need to.
He probably leave me somewhere.
Yeah. So, it's a blessing. And thank God I've been able to inspire a lot of people because a lot of people know me from around the country, especially here in San Diego. Superfood Weight Loss really started San Diego, South Carolina, because that's where I'm from, South Carolina, and I know so many people here in California. That's where the majority of it. That's where it took off. It took off with San Diego using it, and they're still using it.
Do you know how much George has lost?
I don't know how much George has lost. Let me see if I can find
besides his dignity.
Jesus.
Man, George, they're killing you.
George, I know you're listening, right?
They're killing you, George.
Bro's killing you.
Yeah, coach. Yeah, because George's pretty big, man.
He's a big boy.
You need wheels out of that.
Exactly. I saw George do security all that stuff for exhibit.
Look at George.
Guys.
Oh man, look at George.
George ain't. He not even.
He's smaller than me.
Man, look at this. Go back to his Facebook page 30, 40, 50 days ago. He don't look nothing like that. Wow. At all. His complexion don't even look like that.
Pecan.
But a pecan tan.
Plus, he's probably moisturizing.
Yeah.
Cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Looks a little Taiwanese right there.
Yeah, so, man, it's a blessing.
A skinny Eskimo.
But, a handsome
George, handsome.
Right.
So you say you saw him doing security, tossing people out?
No, he was just handling his business at the exhibit concert.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like head security dude in charge.
Yeah.
Man,
he's looking good, man. I can't have that.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah, I am getting a little jealous.
I know, me too.
Because I always know George is Big George. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a little break. We'll come back and we'll get down to the brass tacks of superfood.
Let's do it.
What is in it, the ingredients and all that.
Oh, that's awesome.
We'll be right back on the Coach Rowe Show with Iggy and the Icon. Big Al. Hey, we're back on the Coach Rowe Show. This is Coach Rowe. You can't tell jokes when I'm talking.
Come on, man. This is places to go.
Iggy, the Icon, Big Al on the board. Sigmund, Valentine.
Yes. My fat belly gotta go. Baby, you know that fat belly gotta go,
It's
baby.
got to be kicked to the curb.
I gotta go eat too.
Oh, man. Because, when I'm driving, I can feel the steering wheel rubbing on my fat belly gotta go.
Oh, wow.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of erotic, though.
The way you say it.
Sometimes.
You see the way you say it, though.
And you see, look at the look on his face. It's like,
a certain tone to it.
Eyes rolling down.
yeah, come on. I mean, just
Sometimes it turns the wheel, but I want to go left and it's going right.
Oh, wow.
Explain it to me.
You can't laugh, Ro, when you're driving.
No.
You go right off the road.
Sigmund,
West turns.
what is 4 bottles, right?
Yes,
And
4
what
bottles.
are the ingredients in each bottle?
Well, it'd be kind of difficult to. So this is what I'll do. I'll explain the products to you and what the products do.
All right.
So the first product is a sea vegetable product. That sea vegetable product provides your body with all the vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, amino acids that your body needs to become balanced. Sea vegetables have been determined to be one of the greatest sources of natural iodine on the planet. 85% of the United States is iodine deficient. With your iodine deficiency, that affects your thyroid because your thyroid needs iodine in order for it to work correctly. So if 85% of the United States is iodine deficient, what does that mean? 85% of people's thyroids are not working correctly. Sea vegetables are one of the greatest sources of natural iodine. So when you start taking the sea vegetable product, it's going to supercharge your thyroid, which a deficient thyroid, some of the symptoms are fatigue, tiredness, weight issues, brain functionality issues, sex drive issues, steering wheel issues. So when you start taking the product, you'll reckon those are some of the first things you start recognizing.
Steering wheel issues.
Okay, get it stopped.
We're gonna keep this rated G.
Okay, so the sea.
Yeah, that's the sea vegetable product. The second product is the Total Cleanse product. The Total Cleanse is going to what happened?
He's cleansing over.
Well, no, it's not like that. It's not like it's gonna happen like that. You know, like back in the day, when your grandma tell you to cleanse it, they give you that Epsom salt to drink, and it's just like, oh, yeah, that's not like that. No, not at all, not at all. The Total Cleanse product cleanses every cell in your body. It cleanses your blood. It removes all toxins from your body, and it also removes candida from your body. Are you familiar with candida?
Isn't that the girl in that song? Not 3 times.
That's what you get. I thought that's what you had on your plate last night. TJ with turkey.
I ate a dozen candida last night.
Candida yams?
Yeah, wait till you hear what candida is. Wait till you hear what it is.
It sounds sweet, but
no. Well, I mean, it is. Really, it is. So candida is every human has a healthy amount of yeast in their stomach.
Not us.
Over time, I'm getting ready to tell you what you probably have.
Okay.
Over time, that healthy yeast can grow to be 5 to 32.5 extra pounds of weight on your body, and that's just the overgrown yeast that comes from drinking. That comes from alcohol, sugar, processed foods, carbohydrates. What is it that you crave? What is it that
What's
you
her
crave?
name, Iggy? What's her name?
So you have someone else?
What kind of food do you crave?
Oh man.
What is it like? Okay, let me share with you mine. No. Y'all will get along just fine. She loves ribs.
Me too. I'm a rib all right.
But my craving was rice.
Oh, I love rice.
Exactly.
It's a staple of my country.
Exactly. So, like that craving that I have, it's really not you that's craving. When you wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning and go raid the refrigerator, it's really not you. It's candida, because candida feeds off of that. So it's raging up inside of you and making you look like, let me go get it type deal, because that's what it feeds on. Also, all of that creates cancer. All of that creates cancer loves sugar. Cancer loves carbs. That's what it grows and feeds on and spreads with. So the candida is going to be removed from your body. The third product is the Mega Minerals product. The Mega Minerals product provides your body with all the big minerals your body needs to become balanced. So those 3 products are going to 100% balance your body. Now, depending on how out of whack your body is how long it's going to take for it to balance out your body. The last product is the Metabolic Boost. We call it willpower because it increases your metabolism. So your body's going to be burning more calories, and it decreases your appetite. So you're going to be intaking less calories. So with the willpower product, burning more calories, intaking less calories, boom, there's weight loss right there. With the candida being taken out of your body, there's weight loss right there. With your thyroid being charged, that opens the door for weight loss as well. If you see people go to the gym all the time, like George was going to the gym all the time, he still had a stomach, he still was big and all that right there. And then he started taking the products. The products are actually balancing out his body because our bodies were made to heal itself. The only reason why it's not is because we are not feeding it with everything it needs in order to become balanced. So once your body becomes balanced and you keep it maintained and you're doing like for me, for my walking or riding my bike or riding my bike to the gym and go in there and, work out. I'm not trying to be like no super workout dude. I just want to be healthy. I just want to be around. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what I do. I want to be around for my kids. I don't want the grandkids. I can't run around. I'm huffing and puffing. I'm walking around like this or whatever. I want to be in good health. So this right here is the foundation of it all.
So you take the drops.
You take 2 1 milliliter drops of each of the bottles in AM and midday every single day. Our products are in 4-ounce bottles. If you go in any store or any health store, all of their bottles are in 1 or 2 ounce bottles. All of their products are in 1 or 2 ounce bottles. All of their products are 1 or 2 pounds of herbs per gallon. Our products are 8 pounds of herbs per gallon. It's professional strength. As soon as you take it, you take it like this. Okay, this, yeah. This is strong. And you'll recognize it. Women, the reason why it's 97% women on the product is because women run their mouth. And
I've never known any woman.
They run their mouth.
No, Candida does.
Yeah. Candida will spread the word. Candida will spread the word and spread the stomach too, all the way up to the steering wheel. So with women, okay, babe, can I tell your story?
Oh,
okay.
Wait, introduce this lovely lady right here.
My wife, Kyla.
Kyla.
The prettiest thing in here.
Yeah. So, she has had thyroid issues for most of her adult life, and was using medication that was prescribed by the doctor that she would have had to take for the rest of her life, but her thyroid was still swelling. Every time we go to the doctor, they're sticking all these needles in there, to pulling it out to see if it's cancerous and all that other kind of stuff. She was terrible. So she started taking the products and recognized that, okay, whoa, something's different here. And then so she just stopped taking the medication and just kept taking the superfood weight loss product. And then we went to the doctor and she was like, well, I don't take that medication anymore because it makes me feel bad and all this other stuff like that. And then they started doing their checks and like, well, what are you doing then? What are you doing? And she was like, I'm taking superfood weight loss. And then they was like, what? Okay, so your thyroid is like really healthy. It's nothing like it was before. About a month later, she gets a mail in the mail saying that she doesn't have to take that medication anymore.
Nice.
And there's we have documented cases of that across the country for people. One of the biggest things with weight loss that people don't know is their thyroid is not working correctly. And once you get your thyroid working correctly, you see your whole life is going to change. Getting that candida out of your body, and your body becoming balanced.
So it's Kyla, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kyla, how do you like the new Sigmund?
Oh, I love it.
Because there's a hickey on his neck, man. No.
That's my bird mom.
Oh,
That's my. I seen somebody in the store the other day, and they was like, 40-year-old woman with a hickey on her neck. I'm like, they still do that? What are you getting out of that? Huh?
She's got a big ass curling iron.
Yeah. For real. What you doing? This man looking up food?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, under superfood weight loss.
No, it's superfood-weightloss.com.
Oh, that's why they had all this.
Yeah. Superfood-weightloss.com.
but wait, Kyla, I didn't get the answer. The new Sigmund,
I love it. He's more energetic and
Uh-oh.
patient now. I don't know what
Patient?
Yeah, I'm really loving the new Sigmund.
Nice.
Candida
Is he funny? Is he funnier now?
He's always been funny. I don't think that's ever going to go anywhere.
That's for life. So you're stuck with that for life. And so you giggle and laugh all day around him.
Wow. So can you tell us some of the people that you perform with, comedians and?
I perform with
Lunel. You know Lunel?
Oh, yeah.
Lunel. I performed with Lunel. I mean, I did. Me and Kevin didn't perform at the same time, but we did the same stage.
Right.
Who else? My last comedy show was 1,100 people. We had like 800 seats out there at 4 Point Sheraton. And my boy Michael Blackston. You ever heard of Michael Blackston? He's the African guy. You motherfucker.
Oh, from
from
Next
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, that was my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, I mean, he did the last show with me in San Diego. That was August 1st, I think it was. August 1st.
Well, what about movies?
No, just the Fast and Furious.
And so, what was your role in the Fast and Furious?
Whenever the movie first comes on and everybody's standing around the cars, I'm the big guy with the yellow. Well, I'm the only one wearing that shirt. They wanted me to stand out with a yellow shirt on, standing beside the car, telling her that she needs to win, and I'm just standing there just talking trash to her. But it took 3 days to do that in 117-degree weather.
And for how long were you on there?
No, it was
2
like
minutes, a minute.
No, I'd say probably like 30 seconds. I said like 30 seconds. But I was in.
I know, but the whole movie thing, man. You might even get cut.
Well, no, that's what it is. You get on the. Hopefully, you can make the director's cut, the director version. Okay. None of my stuff even made the director's version. They just got me. I'm in a movie for like probably about 30 seconds, but we filmed my parts and scenes. We filmed for like 3 days up in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 3 days up in. What's the name of that place? Lancaster. Was it Lancaster?
Yeah,
oh my gosh! And it was on a racetrack too. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
What about the Fast and Furious?
Oh, boom! Like, this is crazy. This lady right here is hitting me. Hey, I would like another order again.
Cool.
That's all. But like I said, that changed the passion. But see, for me, it was more of going from 30 people. We started out with 30 people coming to our show. I go to any restaurant and I'm like, hey, I can pack this place out. I get a percentage of the alcohol money and I get everything come from the door. We started with 30 people and the last show was 2,800. And that was over a 4-year span. I was doing all my shows up in North County. And then I had to come down here because I was able to get the 4 Points to do it. And then San Diego showed me love. They adopted me like crazy. Like everywhere I go, I know somebody know me. No ifs and buts about that.
Yeah, because I've seen your name on one of these flyers before. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Valentine and the Laugh Out Loud crew.
Was that last like a couple of months, a month ago or something like that?
No, I haven't done anything since August 15th.
Wait a minute, Sigmund, you won't believe this. Guess who we have on the line?
Ty?
George.
Oh, George.
George, is that you?
Yes, sir.
George, I'm glad you called, man. They was in here talking trash about you, man.
Big time.
A lot of shit at George.
Hey, he said you were pecan brown.
Oh, man.
He said you were like three pounds of spit
No.
George. Man. Hey, he
Yes,
showed us a picture of you, man. Wow. You gotta be kidding me, man. You're handsome.
Man, thank you guys. Thank you.
Well, how's it working for you, man? You look great. What's going on, man?
Man, I mean, it was amazing how I actually started to get with him and use the product. I mean, it's like he seen me at the barbershop, and you know me, I've been cutting my hair since 1987 myself. So just to pop up into a barbershop and get a haircut was just a message from God telling me I needed to be there. But man, the product has been really slimming me up. I think I got my Pepsi back.
Don't do it like that, George.
He went from sidekick to leading man.
George.
Yeah. Drop a 12-pack to a 6-pack.
Yeah. Now I went from I went from a keg to maybe a 2 liter.
you lost?
Man, I know how much I lost because I've been checking my weight, you know, and I told Mr. Valentine, I said I wanted to, you know, I wanted to find out if it worked for me before I tell anybody else.
Right.
But I went from, I was somewhere hovering around 290, 297, and now it's like at 262 right now.
Nice.
And that's just in a month.
A month.
Like I ain't even finished with my month yet. I got a couple more days. I mean, it just leaned me out that quickly.
Wow.
Does it curb your appetite?
Yeah, the metabolic boost does.
Go ahead,
Say that one
George.
more time. I can't hear you.
Speak up.
Does it curb your appetite?
Man, it has done a little bit of all of that. You know, it has curbed my appetite. It has given me energy. It has cleared my mental focus. I think that's one of the things that I don't know if you shared with you guys.
Yeah, he did.
Because I was in the middle of church service. And, man, it has really cleared my thinking more than anything, I guess, for me. Because, you know, sometimes with fasting from food, it kind of helps you clear your mental aspect of it. But it has really curbed my mental as well as my eating, as well as my energy, you know what I'm saying, as well as all those other little things that we take for granted in our daily.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, he does sound a little smarter now.
He sounds alert and everything.
Did you notice?
You know, it's just a good thing
So
you
he
were in church
didn't
earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, y'all don't knock it out. I mean, the greatest thing for me is once I started this weight loss journey, you know what I'm saying? Wait, let me rephrase that. Once I started this lifestyle change,
Exactly.
like I was in the gym, running in the gym, and I couldn't get over the hump. My personal trainer kicked my butt. You know what I'm saying? He knocked off about 50 pounds in less than four months. But man, I mean, since I've been on this product, it's been leaning me out. It's getting rid of the bloat in my body. It's getting rid of the yeast, I would say.
That
Things
candida.
that was like working in my body as expanders.
Wow. Man, that picture, man, I don't even recognize that cat.
Man, my daughters love it. They said I'm more up and down than round.
That's good, man.
That's awesome, George.
You mean they don't roll you into the living room no more?
No, hey, they don't wake me up in the living room no more. I can climb those stairs and get into my own bed now.
Awesome, man. Well, George, man, I'm going to be calling you, my man. Thanks for calling to the show.
Yes, sir.
George!
Guys, take a shot at this product. If you don't, you're taking time off your life. Stop cheating yourself and start treating yourself to this amazing product.
We will, my man. Thank you so much, George. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, George.
Hey, George.
Hey, thank you, George. I'll slip you that 50 later. Thank you for all that good stuff.
All right, brother.
I think he's auditioning for a commercial.
Man, hey,
sounded like
but that was an awesome testimony, though, bro. That was an awesome testimony.
Really good.
That's someone that we all know, so,
Yeah.
you know.
That's somebody you all know had a really big head, boy.
So now we're getting ready to hear, you know, and guess what I have for all of you guys.
Yeah, I hope that's what
I hope so.
we got a box of Candida in the car.
A steering wheel cover.
Whoa.
They ain't never gonna
Hey,
let
war down to melt already, you know.
Bro's got a shirt with driving.
Most Rose shirts don't have nothing here.
Burned off. They got burned off.
I have a few of those shirts too now. Remember back in the day, I used
Change
to
through.
get them. Yeah.
Whoa.
But yes or no?
Call me.
I'm trying to be like George.
Call me.
Oh, okay.
Call me.
But wait, we only have a couple minutes left, but so tell us how we can get it, how we find it, how people can get a hold of you.
Call me. My number is 619-278-9073. And go on the website. The website is superfood-weightloss.com. we're in the business of helping people and changing lives. I get calls from people who can't afford the product. We break the payments down. Hey, because what happens is we created a system. We also own a software company as well. So we created a system to help people. Most people purchase the product the first time. They never buy the product again because all they do is tell their friends what's happening with me. And from that allows you the opportunity to get free product for the rest of your life. It's like really simple. I wanted it to be simple. When we first started, one of the concepts that they wanted to do is just sell it to fitness professionals. Fitness professionals were selling it for $300 to $500 for a 30-day supply to their people. Hey, it works, bro. I mean, if you're overweight and you really want to change and you see something working, that's what I was saying. They was robbing the people. So I was like, nah, we can't do that. So we created a system. The products are like $150, but when you refer somebody, you get a $50 bonus, a $50 credit to your next order. So when you refer three people, boom, your product gets shipped out. Then you refer 3 more people, you get another 30-day supply. And then when those 6 people order again, boom, you get free product. And just so say, for instance, only 4 people that you refer order every month. Well, that means you only have to pay $50 for your product. So all it is just telling somebody a story. Same way George is telling his story, he's going to have so many people. I don't know if y'all know CJ. Y'all ever heard of CJ? It's a guy named CJ from Roncon Records.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
CJ.
Mitchie Slick, right?
Yeah, Mitchie Slick. Yeah, that's CJ, Mitchie Slick. Well, anyway, CJ was one of the first in San Diego to get on the product. And he lost a trip. I mean, we did a commercial with him and everything. All that's going to be on the myfatbellygottago.com website.
All right. So Sigmund, Valentine, superfood, actor, comedian, myfatbellygottago.com.
It's gotta go.
Gotta go, man. Thanks for coming, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks
Appreciate you guys. This was funny.
My steering wheel will never feel the same. No, man.
And we'll be back next week on the Coach Roll with a show with Iggy and Icon and Big Al on the boards. See you next week.
All right.
Yay!
Hey, so have you